Good morning, Busy Bees. It is Tuesday, September 23rd. Here is your morning news rundown in under 5 minutes. President Trump officially designated Antifa as a terrorist organization. Antifa, short for anti-fascist, is loosely organized, decentralized movement, meaning that it has no central leadership or hierarchy. Activists operate independently but share the same ideology or opposing far-right groups through protest and direct action. This will go right up to the Supreme Court. They're going to get sued over this. Critics warn the move could criminalize dissent and expand surveillance of left-leaning groups, while supporters say it straightens the law. It does not. It takes away my right to protest this government or any far-right ideologies that I don't agree with. That's what it does. And who is Antifa? Well, since it's not a centralized organization, it's me or you or anyone who opposes their ideology. They're criminalizing it or attempting to. This, of course, will go up to the Supreme Court. You know, now that I think about it, I think that Antifa does have a leader. In a twist, right? The term fascist to describe Democrats was used by Donald Trump. He accused the Democrats in 2022 to replace American freedom with left-wing fascism. So he's an anti-fascist. He's Antifa. He's the president. He's the leader. All right, now that we have that worked out, I expect him to be arrested. So, you know, yesterday was the first day of the UN. Donald Trump will speak today in New York. Netanyahu came out and says he doesn't care who recognizes the Palestinian state. There never will be a two-state solution. Now, Netanyahu will address the UN on Friday. Jimmy Kimmel returns to the air this evening, but Sinclair Broadcasting Group says it will not carry any of his shows across its 185 local stations, impacting more than 40% of U.S. households. So nothing's changed, and we must fight this by any means necessary. Look up who controls Sinclair in your area and talk to your cable company. Basically, that's the next bout, is to punish the cable companies, because they don't understand anything unless you hit their pockets. And Jimmy Kimmel getting put back on the air proves that. Now, Jimmy Kimmel's a millionaire. If he never went back on the air again, he'll be fine. He would be on YouTube. We would be tuning, well, I wouldn't be, but we'd be tuning in on there to watch his show. It is bigger than him. It's our constitutional right. Our freedom of speech is being attacked, and we need to fight it by any means necessary, in my opinion. And I don't mean violence. So before you turn that into something it's not, I'm not talking about violence. I'm talking about legal ways and using our voices to fight this. TikTok. Time is running out for this app. There's a lot of news out there every day. The press secretary goes up there and says something new about who's going to control it, who's going to run it, how it's going to work, how you'll still be able to see the world, you won't see the world. You know who hasn't spoken on it? China. Until China speaks on this, which basically controls TikTok, I'm not going to believe a word anyone is saying. I will wait for that statement to come out, and I'm sad that I have to say that as an American citizen who doesn't trust the government. Well, that's the news rundown. As always, stay safe, stay smart, stay informed. I'm Simply Shugar. Please like, follow if you can.